everyone, Roberto here for another video review. This time it's the deliciously good Mr. Kipling 6 Toffee Apple Pies. Exceedingly good cakes. 30% less sugar it says, with fruit pieces. Yeah. So it looks very good. Obviously, clearly a Halloween product. Nice apples on the top of them there as well. I think that would be a bit better if it had like, you know, something a bit spooky, like a ghost or a bat or something. A bit similar to the, you know, what it's portrayed as being. You've clearly just used the same one as their other apple pies, I guess. But, you know, oh well, it's better than nothing, I guess. And what does it say? Chocolate crust pastry cases with a toffee flavour Bramley apple filling, 43%. There we go. So, yeah, diced Bramley apple, 14%. Bramley apple puree, 7%. Say anything about where the toffee comes from? I'm assuming it's just flavouring. Palm oil in there still. I'm assuming it's just a flavour for the toffee. I can't see any. Sure, one of these is the flavouring, but I can't see it specifically saying toffee flavour. It's got a colour there, plain caramel. Interesting, yeah. Oh well, I can't specifically see a flavouring that is basically as caramel flavour or anything like that, but I'm sure it's something there somewhere that's probably called something else. It just says flavourings there, so it could be under that. We've got per 100 grams, 361 calories, 40.2 grams of fat, 4 of which are saturates, and then per pie, 52 grams, 189 calories, 7.4 grams of fat, 2.1 of which are saturates. You can heat them up as well, it says, look at that. No, there we are. Yeah. It's the little things that mean the most, like an exceedingly good cake from Mr. Kipling. There you go, I want you to enjoy these deliciously good toffee apple pies at their best. So if you're not happy, get in touch. It's Premier Foods as well there. There we go. In Premier Foods, I think they make a few things. And they used to make, or I don't know if they still do, but they used to make the mini rolls, Cadbury's mini rolls as well, I think. So, yeah. So melt in the mouth pastry bursting with chunks of toffee flavoured Bramley apple. Deliciously better for you, it says. With fruit pieces, 30% less sugar, asterisk. 100% natural flavours, no artificial colours, no hydrogenated fats, suitable vegetarians. What's the asterisk mean there? Hashtag exceedingly good. I don't see where the asterisk goes to, but I can't see anything obvious. Take care when heating as the filling may be extremely hot and the pastry can become fragile. Well, there you go, 30% less sugar compared to similar apple pies. So what does that mean? Does it mean their own apple pies? I don't know. But yeah, looks pretty good, this one. Quite a look of it, you can hear. Oh, awesome. As I turn it, you can hear that, can't you? I'm moving them about a bit too much, but you can hear that was definitely there before, before I shook them. If that's all sugar or not, I'm not sure, but okay. Alright, well, we need to give these an open, so it look like. So let's do it. Let's give them an open. Okay, I'm going to give these a deliciously good Mr. Kipling Toffee Apple Pies an open. Yeah, 6 of them. Exceedingly good cakes, as is always the case with Mr. Kipling, of course. Yeah, so guys, notice on these little, this track thing here, there's not many red things or anything like that. So interesting that. I always found these a bit, I don't know. I mean, it depends, doesn't it, how much you eat of them, really, of course. And I feel like there's sometimes it's what per pie, whatever. The portion size, you know, is quite small, but the percentage of it is quite high in saturated fat or whatever. Even though it's less than this, it'll be marked as red because the percentage of it is a lot higher. So I found them becoming a bit confusing, these ones, and a bit hard to see. But anyway, apparently there's no red in it. So yeah, so that's what I mean, really. I wouldn't say these are massively healthy for you, but then I guess nothing is really. Unless it's particularly vegetables or something like that. But let's give them an open then, let's have a look. So time recording, I've done about 960 views, believe it or not. So if you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. And talk about a corner later for some other reviews, or some other Mr. Kipling reviews. There's a bit of the sugar in there, I guess. Yeah, so yeah, after you watch this one, and like the video and subscribe if you haven't already, as I say. Or if I didn't say, I should have done. Then go check those out, and I hope you enjoy those too. So do look pretty good, these ones. Pretty nice. Bit of a mark on that. I don't know what that is. Hopefully nothing, some sort of creature, hopefully. I don't know if it is or not. It'll fall off. Sure. What's that? Is that a creature of some kind? It looks a bit dubious, doesn't it? Yeah, it doesn't look, I don't know what that is. It's just probably a bit of nothing really, but nonetheless, it doesn't look too appetising, that does it? But I don't think it's anything to worry about. So it doesn't look. So I don't think it's a creature, but yeah, it's just a bit of burnt nothing. That I think. Okay, off to one side. All right, so these look pretty good, don't they? And they do look pretty nice, these ones. Yeah, let's have a see. Take them out of the pastry case. Bit of empty space in the box, but you know, not too bad. Not too bad. Just between the boxes, and obviously extra cases. These little foil cases are pretty nice, but the obviously not as wide at the bottom, things like that. But nonetheless, look okay. Move that to one side. Give it the old measure as well. The old measuring apparatus here. See, -1, don't want that, so there's 0. Right, okay. Now let's measure the width, diameter. 5.7, 5.8 centimeters. Height, including the apple nubble at the top, apple design, 3.2. Width at the bottom, roughly. It's a bit hard to get it perfect. 4.3 almost. A bit less, if anything, because I've just hard to get it perfect. 4.3 there. Actually, lost 1.5 centimeters. Not as bad as I thought it'd be though. Because it's not a perfect shape, but there we go. All right, so we did the height, didn't we? Yes. Okay. Yeah. So let's give it a bit of a chop as well. In fact, let's have a quick look at it before I give it a chop. Let's have a see. You can see there it looks quite nice. Got sugary bits on top. So it's 30% less sugar, but it's definitely lots of sugar on that. Maybe it's just there's less sugar in the recipe itself. Let's give it a bit of a chop then. Now we do. I haven't always noticed with these. There's a big, usually like an air pocket in the middle. So we'll see if we can kind of how best to chop it. We might push it down if we chop it from the top. We might chop it from the side. Okay. So you can see there. It's just there's just a massive air pocket, isn't there? I know there's one bit of apple come out on there, but I mean look at that massive empty space in there. And the notorious have been like this, Mr. Kipling products. You know, some of these ones. So take the top off. You know what I mean? You can see there. I mean, just look, there's just nothing in that at all. You know what I mean? Pretty poor, isn't it, that? And I say I've reviewed some Mr. Kipling products before and they've been like this. Again, if you just take the top off, it's just empty really, isn't it? It's not full of stuff at all. We'll take another one and check it as well. So it's not, I can't do it with all of them. I'll just check with a couple. This one's a bit better, but you can still see, there's definitely a pocket there, especially on this side here. And look at that, it's just empty, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's why if I chopped it from the top, it would scrunch in, you wouldn't see this as well. But even this bit here, better if I remove this bit, I wonder if it's still quite as, there's some gaps, isn't there? There's a bit of a lump in it. It's not as bad, that's acceptable, I think you'd probably say. But, don't know, the other side. You just see there's that big gap. Look at it. Oh, it kind of collapses a bit almost. Alright, so yeah, typical Mr. Kipling. But I think what we'll do is we'll do a third one just to be sure. Don't really want to be a bit of a waste to be chopping them all up like this, but we'll do a third one. You can see here, got it there. Right, it's just the top's just coming off here. Maybe I should just take the top off. There we go. So yeah. So just took the top of there. You can see there it is quite empty. There's 2 bits of apple on the top, but you can see again how empty it is. You know what I mean? Just lots of pastry and not as much filling as there should be. It definitely could be filled more. Really could be. A bit poor that, isn't it? All right, well, so let's give it a bit of a smell. Not smell. It smells quite happily. Too bad. A bit of a toffee maybe smell mixed with it, maybe. Not too bad. But what did it taste like? Let's find out. Let's give them a taste. Okay, everyone, get these Mr. Kipling, yes, deliciously good. Toffee Apple Pies a taste, exceedingly good cakes. You'd even say exceedingly good, wouldn't you, really? But I mean, that's the slogan. But there we go. It says deliciously good. Obviously, a Halloween product. Oh, you can see that sugar pouring out the bottom. Then you won't see that. Yeah. Dear me. Okay, so there's loads of sugar in here, just pouring out the bottom of the box. I can't quite see it very well, but it is pouring out. So yeah. All right. Anyway, interesting. But anyway, let's give them a bit of a taste. We've got half of one that we kind of opened earlier. We had the problem where there's not much filling in them. It's just half when we opened. You can see it's just not much filling in there. You know what I mean? So if you had looked at the opening part, you'd see that's a bit more detail. So feel free to go back and check that if you didn't see it already. But yeah. All right. Let's give one a taste. So got that's the one we kind of halved a bit earlier. So let's give it a go. What's the pastry? Interesting. Quite cloggy because of all the pastry. We shouldn't. I don't know if the toffee works very well with the apple actually. It tastes a bit. Doesn't taste overly nice to be honest with you. I quite like the Mr. Kipling apple pies generally, and not too bad. But the toffee flavour on top of it doesn't really taste very nice. It's not very good actually. This, you know. Yeah, I think I do prefer the apple flavours where they've got a bit more of like a strawberry flavour, something like that, or some other like plum flavour in them as well. I think they sometimes combine the apple with something else. But yeah, this I don't know. Got a bit of a more just the flavour here. It's filling it rather than all lots of pastry. Yeah. I think the toffee flavour, I don't know. Could just be the apple on its own, but I think that toffee flavour, I don't know, it doesn't really add much to it at all. It makes it taste a bit. I don't really taste like really. It doesn't really taste particularly of apple. It just tastes a bit. What does it taste like? I've tasted it somewhere else before. Not really toffee. It just has a bit of a not a very nice savoury taste to it. You know, I can't quite place it really, but I've tasted a similar taste before. I can't quite place it now, but yeah, I don't know. It doesn't taste very nice, basically. It's not very appley. It just has like that toffee flavour's really detracted from any of it. It doesn't taste particularly toffee-like, and it stopped it tasting very apple-like. So it just tastes a bit not very pleasant. And I can't really think of what taste it's like, really. But it's just like a not a very nice, yeah, really like a very subtle, very distant. Insofar as I mean, it doesn't really taste much like it. A distant taste of burnt caramel, but it's well, burnt toffee maybe, but it's very far from it. It really isn't that pleasant. It's not a very good flavouring at all, and the apple flavour is totally removed because of it. Really, yeah, these are very disappointing. Far too much pastry as well. Not much. You know, you can see there's just loads of gappage for the most part. Even this one I opened earlier, you can see there's just not much in it at all. A bit on the top, but far too much pastry, not enough filling, which is a common problem with Mr. Kipling products. You know, it's a very disappointing one, this one. Yeah, I think for me it's not even below average. I think because of that, as I say, really poor toffee taste. It doesn't taste very nice, doesn't taste like toffee. Really ruins the apple taste as well. Far too much pastry, not much filling in the middle. There's lots of hollowness to them. Doesn't really look that Halloweeny either. You know, so yeah. So they don't have a pumpkin on it or a ghost spooky face. So yeah, so I think for that on top of it, definitely is a 1.5 out of 5. Very disappointing. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed that review. You know the drill by now, I'm sure. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Check out the YouTube member program and the Discord server. Links for those are in the description. Go support the channel and be part of the community. Check out some of the links that are appearing on the screen now. Go to support the channel by continuing to watch my content as well. Leave a comment or free. Always great to hear from you. Always do my best to reply. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And have a great day. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching guys. Take care. Bye for now. See ya.